Okay, and we're recording. Hello, hello. It is Ignited, or Dan, or whatever you want to call me, once again. Back after quite a while. I think my last video was the A320 on that new series that I never really did. And today we are back in PTFS, because if you look at my computer tab, then you would see that I planned a new video like 2 months ago. Because both the Boeing 737 and the A320 got remodels. So now it only seems fitting to redo it. Okay, let's start. First, we will go to the plane spotter. And that's the A220. Whoops. A320. These are its liveries. One, two, and if you count it, 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems to be 27 liveries, or 26 actual airline liveries, plus the blank one. While the Boeing 737 has quite a lot more. Has 30 airline liveries, actually 29 airline liveries, a blank one, and a game pass, the C40 Clipper, meaning it compared to the A320, actually has a game pass for it. Now, the C40 Clipper does go with Air Force One on the 747, and helicopters, Marine One, game pass presidential aircraft. Go over to a terminal. I should have prepared this. Spawn the C40 Clipper. This one has stairs, so it actually has animations compared to the other. And this one, obviously, well, has different interior, of course. Okay, now back to the actual just normal planes. So right, this one has 29 liveries, so that one has 26, but so that's like 2 livery difference. Now as for the actual models, this one is more like pointy, you could say, because that's more forward out. This is rounded, and the cockpit windows are different. This one is connected, just divisions. This one actually has different windows connected. So let's look at the engines. These engines are obviously different. This is more of an oval shape and are close to the ground. Not really. This one is more of a circle, still close to the ground. So the entirety of the 737 is quite close to the ground because smaller. AC20 whole engine. Okay, that was weird. My mic just cut off. Okay, now let's go look at the interior. Now this is a 2-2 configuration with 2 doors on the wing, on each wing that is, and a total of 8 emergency exits. Oh my gosh, I keep on sitting down. 8 emergency exits, 4 on each side. And as for cockpit interior, this is the interior. Oh my gosh. I'll just go inside. Hold on. This is the cockpit interior. As you can see, it has a stick. does appear to be shaking, but that is because we are far from Greater Rockford. Now this also has a 2-2 configuration and 4 emergency exits on each side, making a total of 8. But these doors do seem to be smaller, and there also seems to be a smaller gap between the seats. Now this is a cockpit. As you can see, there's less space between the door and the actual cockpit, and instead of a joystick, it has a yoke to control the aircraft. Now, obviously, in terms of actual model date, the Boeing 737 is much older, mainly because Boeing itself is older than Airbus. And Boeing is obviously American made, while Airbus is European, though widely recognized as French. Uh, and the A320 currently is seen as a more safer option with everything that Boeing 737 has going on, especially with the MAX. 2018, 2 crashes quite near each other, and, IMCAS, and of course, the door accident earlier this year. These two aircraft are the most widely produced aircraft, with A320 being the most produced aircraft and most ordered aircraft as of today, taking the previous record owned by the Boeing 737. Now, let's look at the rudder. As you can see, the rudder is more... I guess you could say the rudder is bigger on the A320, and this one has more... The rudder goes more length. Can, uh, on. You can see there it has more... It goes all the way up there. And also this little thing. Is that on the A320? Yeah. I did not realize. Well, that has 2 of those spiky little things on the roof. I do not know. Whoops. One of these has 3. They're all quite small. Other differences. Well, there's a difference of the emergency exit thing, whatever I should call it. The markings, this is red on the Airbus, while it is black on the 737. And the ailerons, this appears to have 3. Well, this only has... Well, yeah, actually, this does have 3, just more hidden. The gear doors are also different, as you can see. Does this cover the entirety? Oh, the sun is setting. Huh. Now, that does... I do not think there is any more differences, at least that I could find in this short period. So, hold on. Is the back of the aircraft, the actual back. The rudder is more space away from the actual tail on the A320, while it is right up to the tail on the 737, leaving it almost no space. And 2 holes. No, that's a flashing light. Well, that is just always on, not blinking. Huh. Probably should have done some preparing for this video, as it's been 2 months. But that does seem to be the only differences that I can find. Unless there is more. Of course, I probably have not gone into a lot of crashes and all that. And of course, production dates, I do not know. So yes, that is the video for today, and Maybe there will be another one, probably ship one eventually, but I do not know. That's it for this video. Goodbye, and I do not know if you'll ever see me again.